we're back on it again. Well, you ever had one of them days where everything you touch goes to crap and then the whole day tends to go as a dumpster fire? Yeah, we had that last time when we started putting this motor in here. Anything you can think could go wrong went wrong, but we persevered and pushed through, and we did get the motor sitting in there. Now she's in there, mounted down. We got the transmission hooked up and the starter on. Got the motor mounts in and they're on. The motor's been primed with oil. So, I worked on this last week. I had to weld up a bung right here because with a plug it wouldn't clear the distributor and it wouldn't clear the high-rise intake, and that's because this does raise up where the factory one was a very low valley intake. So yeah, that's where we're at. We got the motor timed, and then the ear broke off of the bottom of the original exhaust manifold. So that was last week, and this week we have a set of eBay headers. Paid $140 for these. They came in, they fit beautifully. I cannot say enough good things about the way these fit. They fit absolutely beautiful. You can almost run the factory pipe that's under the truck right now. So that's a positive, something there that went right. So $140 is what it is. We'll review them. These came off of eBay. They're a shorty style, straight back type header. And like I said, for this 85 Bronco right here, carbureted, not fuel injected, these fit absolutely beautiful. They're black. I have tested that black and it is not very durable. It scratches very easy. So I assume that, after about 100 miles, you would start having rust issues with these, but that's okay. We put the Amazon heat wrap on here, and man, Miss Amanda done a great job with this header wrap on these. I mean, that just looks really good. Well, to me it looks better than rust anyway. And these things do typically rust up pretty quick. Exhaust manifolds do too. So there's that, and that's what it is. Today, bunch of fellas coming over this morning. We're gonna try to knock out the rest of this. So I guess things to do on this today in this video, we'll finish wiring up this engine. Got the starter alternator. Cool, put it on, wire all that. Hopefully get to the carburetor, get it on. We've got a mess of bracketry that goes on the front of this deal to put on, which is typically not a big deal, but it has to go on the right way. And here's that bracket, and it holds your air conditioner and your power steering pump down at the bottom, your tension pulley here. We've got to put the fan on. The alternator sits off adjacent to this. You can go back in the first videos of this and look at that, because it was actually fastened to a bracket that held all that smog crap on here. The alternator now bolts right here. These 3 points here, I'm pretty sure it's one of those points there, but either here and here and here, or here, here and here, it bolts. I might have to go back and look at my own video for that, but that is what it is. These are the parts left. Of course, we have our 3 belts here and our fan shroud. Carburetor, back of the truck, brand new Holley 600. Inspection plate for transmission. that pretty much should do it. So yeah, of course our heater hoses and what vacuum we're going to need. Now I can't say a lot about the vacuum that we're going to need because I really don't know. We will find that out as we go today. Also, carburetor plate, it has vacuum ports back it. Could use those for the power booster for the brakes. So yeah, that is what we got left, and then hopefully we can hear this old bird come back to life. That's what we're hoping for anyway. Once we get that far, then it'll be on to the body work. I'll get into that more next time on the body work, what all's left there, and we'll go from there. But as of for now, let's just try to get this puppy together and get it started. We'll have some people over here in a little bit. I know the voice is coming. Bubba will be here today. Probably Hot Rod Ted and Mr. Paul will come in at some point, and hopefully between all of us getting on this, we can get this done in a reasonable amount of time, and hopefully everything just don't go all to crap in the handbasket. Had a lot of problems last time. Hopefully this time will be much better. But yep, enough gabbing. Let's get on it. Alright, the dumpster fire continues with this thing. The dumpster fire last week was bad. It ended up good, but it was still bad. And this morning as I was going through these bolts, you have that bolt? The one with the...
That's right.
We found this. So the first agenda today will be to, I guess, to find that bolt hole in whichever head it is and repair this so we can put the headers on. Last week was tough on this thing, getting this. It was just everything in the world. This thing's fought tooth and nail, hasn't it?
Yep.
It has fought. It's fought us every step of the way. So we're going to find that, and then we'll show you what we do to fix it, repair it, and hopefully that will be the only thing goes wrong today. Or put a stool in there.
We'll get things, we have to either wash it off or clean it and repaint it.
Yeah, we'll give it a good cleaning, that's for sure. They can actually just hand me that and we'll just set that out here for now. Yeah, it's been tough. But hopefully we'll get this took care of right quick and see this thing started today.
And see, they've got something on what they put on there.
I bet the machine shop done that. Either they did it,
See,
or it's been done prior.
It won't go in no farther than that right there. This won't.
Right.
We'll put JB Will, we'll screw it in, and then we'll screw this on. This will screw on in that JB Will set up, and it'll stay in there.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna. But we're gonna have to drill a hole in that right there big enough for this to go through.
Well, we can set we'll put it in a drill press and then just try to find a drill bit that size.
Yeah, we will. I mean,
or maybe even a step bit.
or a little bit that size, maybe just a tad bigger.
Yeah. No, we want it to go through there pretty easy.
You don't want to go in
Yeah.
there. We'll fix that.
We want to. Well, we need to get that probably took care of right out the gate.
Yep.
You want to go ahead and mark which bolt hole it's going to be.
I know what you want. It's the way back one, not the way back one, but the second one back. Just no, the second one back.
Second one back.
Yeah.
Well, it's normally the very back one. It's
Way back.
It's always one in the back.
Yeah.
It's never the one you can get to ever.
Let's see, somebody pulled up, so we're gonna want me in. Is this
Yeah.
the one like outside?
It is, yeah. Yeah, 'cause I pulled your car out.
Oh, I know it has. We have to do it.
The dreaded lock system for the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it one of these days.
Here,
No, you go. You
what's
do it.
this?
Yeah.
Pull my door in right there. And she just walks right down. Ah!
Mom.
Well, it's going to be one of them days. Well, already running into trouble.
What's wrong now?
Oh, Lord. Well, we've got this, when we took the bolts out last week, nobody caught it, but look what came out.
And that's out of
The head. But we have a way of fixing it.
out of the head.
Yeah.
They,
Either somebody prior to
Somebody
us or the
stripped
machine
this
shop
out.
put that in there.
yeah, somebody stripped this out and then they put this in there, which is, you know what? It's not a. It's a what do you call them?
Helical.
Well, this is not a helical.
Well,
but
it's similar.
basically the same. So look, somebody's made this. I've made some of these right here. They're going off this motor for aluminum, for the motor mount on the front and getting in the back or something. And they stripped these out. So I made some of these going off the motor. I went and got me some pipe. And I got me my thread. That's the reason I bought them.
Yeah, big threader,
That's the
yeah.
reason I bought them.
You probably should have brought that with you today.
What part of the head does that go in? It holds the manifold on.
Yeah, hold the manifold
So I
on.
got to hold back up this way. But it ain't no big deal. All we got to do is drill the head.
Somebody prior to us done that.
at the shop or before.
Or before,
See,
yeah.
yeah,
See, we don't
we
know.
didn't do anything with the heads last week except take the manifold
Yeah,
off.
except take the
That's all
manifold off.
That's all we ever did. I don't think this vehicle's not got enough miles on it. That not being done at the factory. This vehicle ain't got enough miles on it to even have motor on it before.
That's true, yeah.
I'd say you're correct.
Yeah.
That's a low mileage vehicle right there. That's the reason he wanted it.
Yeah, but people do stuff like that all the time too.
Well,
I mean,
like I
you
said,
know.
I don't have any idea why anybody would even have a hit off that motor, because it was low mileage motor. What miles is on that thing?
I don't know.
Hold on the headers.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's the actual header bolt right there, or the exhaust manifold bolt.
Yeah, we got bolts. Oh, that's right.
Okay, I wouldn't let that slow me down today because you can leave that header
Well,
off.
that's the thing. We don't have to. If
No.
we drill that header now, we can use that bolt instead of using one of the header bolts.
Yeah.
That's what we're going. That's what we're going to have to do.
Basically the same. It's got
Right.
to be a different size.
The head
Yeah.
will be different, but I mean,
That one bolt and the header will be different, but that's
if we're looking
Yeah.
at close, you better have the billfold.
right, exactly. And I mean, that's something you're probably not ever going to have an issue with after this anyway. So
No.
it is one of them things. But as I said, this thing's been a dumpster fire. We're going to try to put that fire out today, hopefully.
You'll have them problems
You-
on these.
When you start messing with these old cars, you're going to run into stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
It just is one of them things.
that's why mechanics are expensive. It
Uh,
takes time to fix the problem.
Well, and machine shops alike. I think I'm with him on that, because if that machine shop, if Roy down there had seen that, he'd have called. And he
Yeah.
said, hey, I'm going to retap this, I'm going to do whatever. So he's right, that could have been done at the factory, or something, you know.
What's that about?
Could have been done at a muffler shop sometime over the years when they had new mufflers put on
It
or
could be.
Where's
anything.
the header bolts at?
The header bolts are right there in that bag over there. You hold her steady, I'll run her down.
Trying to hold that end there.
job, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll try to. Them with hooks on the end make it nice.
Yeah. Well, them pretty. I mean, them the new gaskets, ain't they?
Yeah, they came in the kit with a motor. Now, where are them bolts lined up? Can you see them break down in there in that bracket?
Here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have this plate now.
So before we get it too much, we need that, don't we?
This plate goes in behind that bracket.
Right now.
We need to do that now. Hold on, we'll look at the picture. Now this is where I made the first mistake. When I put this back together the first time, I put that all together and tried to put that plate on, and it will not work that way.
Okay.
See what's right here. The stamped side, this side here, goes in behind here, and bolts. These two bolts here, these are long bolts. So these.
It goes like that.
Yeah. It'll only fit in there one way. And it catches that bottom bolt right there. Okay, it does. You had it right there, I believe.
Well, it's bevel. It looks like it would be that indents and this out then. Something like that. That looks right to you.
No. That groove cut is for the power steering pump tension. Goes like this. Yep. And it slides right up in behind here. This bottom bolt right here should line up. We got a small bolt.
No, that don't go them too low. The further it goes right there.
Is there a
Something
bolt?
ain't-
Is there a
something
bolt
is not
over?
lining up. That's like this.
Yeah, that's the way. Is that the stamp?
There's how it goes.
Is that the stamp? Yeah, that's the stamp.
There's how it goes right there. And both those lines. First you adjust it right there.
Grab me a half inch sock.
Be a bolt and nut right here for you.
Yeah, for the pin.
A half inch socket.
Yeah. No, 9/16.
It's got about 16, so.
Yeah. Now where does that bolt?
What?
That hole.
Goes
They don't line up with that.
right there. See what I was saying? We can't get to it because the bracket's on there. We had to take his bracket back off.
Well,
Well, let me get this one in there, and then we can probably just back it off the left.
so this bolt here
No,
lines up with that hole.
no.
There's
There,
another hole in
yeah,
there.
there's a hole in there.
Okay. All right, then maybe you can take that bolt out when you roll this up.
Right.
Like that, look like it's too long. Yeah.
Take you-
You got a shorter bolt?
There was a screw, not in the turn though.
That'll be. But before we get that tight, take this one out. Let's roll this over.
Is that bolt shorter than what I just put in the bottom of that bracket?
It looks like a meter.
Well, yes, sir. Can you see it?
I can see the holes right there. That might be this bolt, see?
No.
No.
That's it.
That's a heated bolt
Here,
that goes in there.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Let both theirs one you just took out of the first.
I've got another one. I don't know that that's the right way to do it, but that's the way I seen them do it online.
There really ain't no wrong way to do it. You know why it dried the first time? It soaked
Y'all
it
got
in.
that thing on there, Backer? I know it makes that linseed oil does make it look dang good though for a while.
That's the best it's gonna go right there, I believe.
All right, let me just see if I can sneak this in. Right there behind it.
Gotta go your way, Steve. Here you go. And I like it linseed oil.
We got our boats here. When it how it wrench, probably. And
3/8.
3/8. Golly, huh? I've got the motor grounded on that. Or I got the battery grounded on that one, so we'll take that off anyway and move it. Metric. Probably 10 or 11.
I might go to 10 now. I thought we had 10 laying right here in the battery box. Cleans everything right out. What you need, he puts it up. I don't know
Oh my
Drop the
God.
reins. My goodness.
Go clean that thread up
Maybe
on
I
that
got
gut
to.
thing.
I don't know, I've been dropping everything today.
No, you ain't been dropping. You've been knocking it
You're
off.
tightening that up, ain't you?
No.
No, you're loosening it up.
Now look,
We might not get nothing running, but we had a good time doing this.
Alright, 2 clamps and a hose. Where'd the clamp go?
Bowers.
Right there on the side. Sitting inside that hardest cup.
We're about to get there now.
Now, we decide this went this way, right?
Nope.
No, we were gonna cut that one end off
Right there.
and cut that end off, right?
Wait a minute now. Are you sure about that?
That's what we said a while ago. We held it right like that right there. It don't fit real good.
Let me
That end's even smaller.
Them things about tall enough you don't need no.
I put light lithium grease on there.
See?
Well, no, but when you get that clamp tight, that white lithium grease dries, you about got to take a knife to get that something back out there. Now then, where are we wanting to cut this hose, Steve?
Right there. Right there.
I will let you guys decide that.
Right there.
You got a light on over your head?
Yeah, I got power in here. You ready?
Turn it over. Just turn it over. Don't turn over. It's in park.
All right, hold on a minute.
Hey,
Hold it.
What is it?
Keep that right there.
Battery. We need to tighten this up and get a jumper on the battery. What size is that up there? Yep, there's what it is.
The bolt broke off.
Bolt broke out of it.
I think there's one right there on that shelf.
circular some of it too. Squeeze that a little bit tighter.
You found one? Yeah. This one was in the truck.
Now we got a dead baby. We got key fires though, ain't we?
Check that battery. Let's pull his diesel truck in here and jump it. Okay?
14.9.
Alright, watch it there and see what it drops to.
10.9.
Yeah. Let's hook a jump to it. Uh-oh.
You believe that nut right there is just a little bit between the height and something else.
That must be a 13 inch just behind.
Alright, try it.
Grab your gas.
Well, that's good. We're gonna have to ground the motor.
Just for cracks, move that strip. Now try it.
Okay. What you gotta do that to?
We'll don't take that all the way out.
No.
We can water brush that off right there and ground right there if you got a good ground wire.
I can make you a ground wire.
Do what?
I can make you a ground wire.
No.
That's starter.
I believe you're gonna have to put a starter on.
And probably a big ground wire.
I agree with Jimmy on that. The ground wire should be bigger.
But
that's your starter.
Yeah.
It ought to be doing at least 800 RPMs that starter.
Right. Alright. That's the starter. You'll have to take that to Tracy's Monday. As far as we can go with it today, but I mean at least that's something. Not leaving us not knowing anything.
Them plugs out, it ought to wheel.
Yeah, it ought to.
Go ahead and turn it over a little bit like that.
Do what?
Go ahead and turn it over a little bit like that. I know you don't know what I'm doing.
Gonna kill you battery.
Keep it going?
Do it some more. Huh? Little bit of gas.
No, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting,
Oh, you're trying to get gas up
yeah,
there.
I'm getting gas up there, so.
Go ahead.
Don't want to burn the starter, right?
Yeah. Well, that high bird,
That's what I was not. That went over his head, didn't it?
I believe we ought to just, put a starter on.
Starter ground wire.
Yeah, fix water leak.
Well, we did get a lot accomplished today, but still, we hadn't got to hear it run. It's boy, yeah, buddy, this thing has fought tooth and nail. 2 weeks trying to get this in there and get everything put together. But like I said, we made a lot of progress, persevered last week, got the motor in it this week. We persevered, got everything on it. We do have some minor issues, one being the biggest thing. I hadn't heard it run yet. But I think the starter is probably the culprit of that, and maybe some old faulty ground wires. So I'm going to put new ground on it and check it again. We've got a couple of other issues going on. We've got a little water leak. We've got a little gas leak in the back. Those are not really major. I'm going to take care of those probably this week. check that starter and maybe have it rebuilt. I don't know. I'm gonna most likely get it dropped off, but here's what it looks like now. Anyway, got our air conditioner on, all that bracketry, the water pump bracket here, and this power steering pump is all hooked in. There's a bracket back in here and here. This stuff is it's like a puzzle. It's got to be right where that stuff won't mount up right. So yeah, got all that on. Got our new radiator hoses on, top and bottom. Got our carburetor on. Got our headers on now. They look really good. I really think that all this bracketry and stuff right here really takes away from the look of how beautiful this engine is. But, you know, that's part of it. I mean, it still looks really good in there. So, yeah, that's where we're at. It's still fighting us. I mean, we're in a heavyweight battle with this thing right here. Big thanks to Ted and Tommy and the boys coming out here again this weekend, helping us out. The voice, Bubba, I really appreciate that. It's really been a group effort right here on this thing, and I'm really grateful those guys giving us a hand over here and helping us do this stuff. So yeah, a big thanks to them. But I'm wore out, so I'm done with this thing for today. We will reconvene on this probably a little bit through the week, maybe, but probably going to be next Saturday. So hopefully then, you know, we'll hear it run. But hey, stay tuned. We are, by the time you're seeing this video, we're over 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate that. I really do. Thanks for all the support, watching the videos, all the comments, likes. It blows me away. I never thought that we would ever have 1,000 subscribers, but I really appreciate that. Go check out our Facebook, Long and Low on Facebook. Go check that out. If you're in the East Tennessee area, we always put the local car shows on that Facebook page. A lot of cool pictures. I upload all the videos, all the shorts there, and all the information of where we're going to be on the weekends and what shows we're doing and things like that. So go check that out. Hit that follow on there. Keep watching the videos. Like, share, subscribe. Like. That keeps putting the videos out in other people's feeds who are looking up car content. Drop us a comment. Let us know what you're working on. Let us know if you see something that we're doing you want more information on, or something we can do better. Drop it in that comment. That helps us. I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a good weekend, and we will catch you next time on this Bronco dumpster fire.